Unfortunately, the Los Angeles Dodgers swept my Boston Red Sox this weekend. But now they kick off a 4-game series against their division rivals, the San Francisco Giants, on Monday night. And we're eyeing a plus money pitching prop in this one. Hi, I'm Steve Seagrave from SportsMemo.com. Today's last call, last day of the MLB special that I'm running that takes you right through the World Series, all access, including 5% plays. I'll talk more about that at the end of the video, but for now, if you enjoy the content, hit the like button, subscribe to the WagerTalk channel, and let us know who you like tonight, who you got in the comment section, whether it be side, total, player prop, this game or any game on tonight's slate. I'll be checking the comments, responding back to you throughout the night. So we cashed our last MLB video on Saturday, no video on Sunday, and we had the over in the series that I just mentioned, Dodgers-Red Sox, over 9. It was sweaty early on, but we ended up getting there with a 7-6 total in extra innings. The starters were cruising early on, but then once the bullpens got involved, we saw tons of runs, and then they just kept scoring on each other back and forth late in the game. So we'll take that and move our July MLB video record to 7-3-1. I was eyeing 6-4-1, didn't like that. 7-3-1 sounds a lot better, and we'll take that anytime if we can get that. Keep that moving going forward. We'd be really happy with that. But today we'll be breaking down San Francisco Giants at Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch, 10:10 p.m. Eastern. And at this point, we don't know who's starting for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Still undecided at this point. San Francisco Giants have Blake Snell on the mound, but despite that, the Dodgers not knowing who's starting, they're still negative 125 on the money line. Giants currently sitting at plus 105 with a total at 8.5. This is going to be a little bit of a shorter breakdown because since we don't have one side's pitching to break down, we're really going to be focusing in on the other starter anyway, in Blake Snell, who's 0-3 on the year with a 6.31 ERA, and he's got a 1.43 whip. Now, those numbers are ugly, but it's because he struggled early in the season. Like we've seen him do so many times, he seems like he takes a while to get going. He struggles early, but he has been spot on since his return from groin tightness. He's been lights out in his 2 starts since returning from the IL. 7 shutout innings with only 1 hit allowed against the Twins. 5 shutout innings with only 1 hit allowed against the Blue Jays. Now, the Jays aren't the greatest lineup, but the Twins are solid. And regardless, if you're throwing 12 shutout innings across 2 starts with 2 hits allowed, you're in pretty good form. Now he faces a Dodgers team that he's very familiar with, spent a lot of time with San Diego, and current Dodgers are batting .229 against him with 5 home runs across a very good sample size, 144 at-bats. Now 3 of those 5 home runs have come from Chris Taylor, who is struggling beyond belief right now. Watching the broadcasts this weekend, they mentioned how he just doesn't look right physically, so the good amount of the Dodgers' power against Snell has come from Taylor, and I wouldn't expect him to be hitting one out tonight. Watch him do it now that I said that, though. But, so the Dodgers did just brutalize. They crushed Cutter Crawford and the Red Sox last night. 6 home runs, 5 of them against Crawford. But them swinging aggressively could really play into Blake Snell's hands. He's a guy who, he makes a lot of batters swing and miss. So this could be a spot here where he gets them to swing at some bad pitches. And we see Snell really cruising this one. Also, we've seen some potential trade rumors. Snell actually potentially going to the Dodgers themselves. So we could see him motivated tonight. Could also be a little bit of a shorter outing if the Giants don't want to risk any sort of an injury with him, pitching him very deep into this game tonight. He also has dominated left-handed bats this season, and considering the Dodgers' the scary bats in this lineup, obviously, Ohtani and Freeman, both lefties. And so I think Snell's going to have a nice outing here. I really consider the Dodgers' first 5 team total under 1.5 at plus 130, but that would include unearned runs, obviously. So we're going to roll with Snell here. Under 1.5 earned runs allowed at plus 115. Now, obviously, the comparison to the first 5 betting, then, he could go deeper into the game, and that's where we could lose this bet. However, like I said, 5 and 7 innings in his last 2 starts. I'd expect him to go somewhere around 6, and if they're looking at trading him, he could have a really strong outing here but that could be shortened where they don't want to risk him getting injured. And like I said, he's dominated this Dodgers lineup. He's in really good form, and I see their aggressiveness really playing into his hands tonight. So let's go Blake Snell under 1.5 earned runs allowed. Get it at plus money right now, plus 115. That'll be our official bet for this video. And like I mentioned, guys, the MLB World Series pack, last day, last call on it. It's $299, less than $20 a week. Takes you right through the World Series. All access, including 5% plays. We've been running really hot in the MLB, not just with our videos, but we're number 1 over the last 30 days and all sports in the MLB. Number 1 last 30 days in the MLB and all sports over at sportsmemo.com. 19-9 MLB run. So really proud of our work recently in the MLB. I'm in action today. I have a daily pack that's up right now, but if you got that World Series pack for $2.99, you'd get today's play. You'd get every play right through the World Series, all the postseason, and I'll be in action right till the end. There'll be a link attached to my plays, attached to the video. I always have free plays posted on Twitter at stevesbook22, as well as at sportsmemo.com. If you guys enjoy the content, hit the like button on the way out, and I'll see you guys all week for videos. See you tomorrow.